right, just a few days ago at Labor Day, Slamathon, our first ever four-man gauntlet match, ended with Ricochet and Tony Dangerous both being eliminated, leaving only Mad Dog Mark McKay and SP-1 Scotty Priest and Priest Pin McKay, scoring the win and the right to be here tonight, challenging for the RWL Cruiserweight Championship one more time against the champ, the prototype Gary Galaxy. And get this, from what I've heard, Gary is laughing this match off, swearing he's got it in the bag.
Well, Mr. Insider of the Stronghold, what's your word on it?
Actually, there's quite a bit of background on this, but I'll tell you more in a minute.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next match set for 1 fall, with a 15-minute time limit, is for the RWL Cruiserweight Championship.
All right, Johnny, so good. What's this background you got?
Gary was thrilled that Priest won that gauntlet match because, he says, he's got Priest 100% figured out after having wrestled him so many times before. And he's literally laughing about it all, calling it the easiest night's work he'll have all week, and that Sylvia can relax, knowing the Cruiserweight title won't be leading the Stronghold tonight. Gary's guaranteed a win and a title retention tonight, and I kind of believe him. He says it with way more conviction than I can.
Well, he genuinely believes it. But he's got to remember, too, there have been times, and all those times they have wrestled each other, that Scotty Priest has gotten the better of Gary Galaxy. It would serve him well to remember that. As the Cruiserweight title's on the line, and yeah, Gary's gotten real confident about it, but him and Priest, it's always fire when they get together. So, hey, GB, Mr. Cakes. Looks like Sylvia Strong is a shoe-in to become Manager of the Year again. Now that Power and Beauty got the women's tag team titles, she's got to be feeling really great, man. What's going on with her?
Aw, Tex. Yeah, I've never seen the Ginchi one happier than in the last week. She's not gonna brag about it publicly, but privately, she's giddy. And keeping up just fine with the added responsibilities of managing Frankie Picone and Marta Gordon. She always knew, she says, they had it in them to become champions, but she's sure they'll live up to it.
Would you look at Pete singing? Yeah, oh yeah, he looks like he's really taking this one seriously. You're never gonna get it. He was Gary Galaxy's crazy, you know that, right? The prototype, the Cruiserweight champion, and he's been Cruiserweight champion a heap of times, but so has Scotty Priest, so I am not going to even try and call this one. It's just too close to call. They're both too talented. They both got each other's numbers. They have to by now. They've wrestled like a dozen times.
Hey, check it out. Anyone who comes to the ring singing Never Gonna Get It by En Vogue, put my money on that particular guy. He's so sure about it. He's even got me sure about it.
He's got me thinking in a positive direction, too. Well, the power of positive thinking, huh?
Introducing first the challenger. From Glen Burnie, Maryland, weighing 194 pounds, SP-1 Scotty Priest. And his opponent accompanied by Sylvia Strong, from Chesapeake, Virginia, weighing 189 pounds, the RWL Cruiserweight champion, the prototype, Gary Galaxy.
Just one more quick note here. Sylvia says if Priest can't get the job done after this match with Gary, she's gonna flatly refuse any future single matches between Gary and Priest. She insists it's getting old, even though she knows a real rivalry can last a whole career.
Well, that sounds positively discriminatory, Johnny, but far be it for me to argue with the manageress of the year. Well, there is one thing for sure. I don't think I've ever seen Gary Galaxy look so unperturbed before a match. I mean, he looks as relaxed as can be. The ref rings the bell. Off we go. SP-1 starts with a kick, a punch, a kick, and a beautiful Hurricane Rana. Gary Galaxy rounded up to a standing position here. SP-1 rebounds off the rope. Beautiful crossbody. Yes, both these guys are fast and they both love to fly. This is going to be a great matchup. Kick to the chest from SP-1, followed up with a stomp. Gary Galaxy's torso is taking a beating from the word go. SP-1 quickly hustles his way to the top right turnbuckle. And here we go. Well, let's judge the distance on that one. SP-1 redoing from start. Gets a hold of Gary. Escorts him towards the ropes. SP-1 countered by Gary Galaxy. The prototype quickly rebounds off the ropes and whoa! Muley kick. Wasn't even looking at him. Wow, that was cool. Gary Galaxy rounds up SP-1, gets a hold on him. Hard whip to the ropes and a beautiful power slam. Nicely done. SP-1 struggling to a standing position in the corner. And Gary Galaxy right there to greet him. Ooh, a forearm. Just takes a running start. Gets a hold. Nice monkey toss. Whoa. Man, he did that with style. Here's a quick cover and a hook of the leg. One. Just about a one. I could have told him that wasn't going to work. Gary gets the hold of Priest. Takes him towards the far corner. Smashes his head into the buckle. Does it again for good measure. SP-1 quickly with counters sticks Gary into the corner here. Pitches him out. Up off the rope. Man, beautiful moonsault off the middle rope from SP-1. Gary on the ropes. Priest. Oh, takes them both over. Whoa. Damn. SP-1 with a drop kick to Gary Galaxy on the outside. Referee's already counting. There's a forearm. Oh, Gary Galaxy shivered out on that one. Priest with a double leg drop to the lower abdomen of Gary Galaxy and a kick to the face. Man. Another double leg drop. And Gary Galaxy is going to be hurting all over after this is over. Priest pitches him towards the barricades but doesn't quite connect. Big thumbs up. The fans in Liverpool definitely love them some SP-1. There's a double boot stomp to Gary Galaxy. A kick and a stomp, and whoa, look at this, nicely done. Wheelbarrow DDT from SP-1. The ref continues to count. These guys don't look like they're in a hurry to get back in the ring either. SP-1 rounds up Gary. Gary counters with a kick to the midsection. Takes Priest down. Gathers him back up again. Pitches him towards the timekeeper's area. Sylvia Strong rallying Gary Galaxy here. Priest in over the top rope. Here's a kick. Here's another. Here's a chop. Here's another kick. Gary Galaxy on the rope. SP-1 whips him to the ropes. Ducks under. Makes the leapfrog. Oh, swing and a miss. Gary Galaxy putting on the brakes just in time. Only to wind up in the turnbuckle in the corner again. SP-1 with a series of kicks. Down goes Gary Galaxy. A kick to the chest. Over the, oh man. Guillotine leg drop over the apron. SP-1 going with the cover. 1, 2. It might have been enough, but turns out it wasn't. Gary back up to his standing position. SP-1 pitches him over to the middle rope, and here we go. Whoa, oh, look at this. He was trying for that little 619 action. It did not work out. Gary Galaxy, he's seen that show. Gary Galaxy takes a shot. Here we go. And now it's really going to get nasty. These guys are going to start trading shots. They don't like each other, and they are not going to hold back. Priest catching some serious shots from Gary Galaxy. Ends the argument with a drop kick. Rounds up SP-1. Hard whip to the ropes. And a Hurricane Rana from Gary Galaxy. Gary quickly goes for the cover and hooks the leg here. 1, 2. No, I'm afraid not. Gary Rounds Priest up again. Hard whip to the ropes one more time, and oh, man! Whoa, what a neck breaker. Here's another cover. 1, 2, 3, and the prototype. Gary Galaxy retains the Cruiserweight Championship over SP-1.
Here's the time. Precisely 5 minutes. Your winner by pinfall and still. Cruiserweight champion, Gary Galaxy.
5 minutes. Egad, man. I guess he wasn't kidding, Johnny. He had this one all worked out. Gary Galaxy putting a quick end to this one with that beautiful whirling neck breaker. And that was it. Our main event when we come back from the break.